Welcome back to Terror by the Bay. I'm David. Well, the House budget got voted on today and it didn't pass. There are concerns that the government can shut down if they don't get the budget passed. They've got all of like 12 days to get it done. And yeah, it's kind of like cramming for a test, or better yet, that semester-long project you're supposed to have been working on, and now it's 2 weeks before the project is due. You've had 6 months to work on it, and you're gonna cram it in there in the last 10 days. Yeah, we'll see about that. Donald Trump has said that he's going to Aurora, Colorado, and he's going to Springfield, Ohio. And then just in case that wasn't hyperbolic enough, he had this great quote here. Where is he? If I can find it. Okay, it's in this Hill article. I'm going there the next 2 weeks, Springfield, Ohio. I'm going to Springfield, and I'm going to Aurora. You may never see me again, but that's okay. Got to do what I got to do. Whatever happened to Trump? Well, he never got out of Springfield. Well, according to you, they're eating dogs, cats, and geese. Not Yeti, if you are a fan of Lena Rodriguez. I don't think they're eating mango Mussolinis or Don Old or Twitlers or anything along those lines. Insert your favorite nickname here. And then, of course, double down on more of the dog and cat eating, as did J.D. Vance. It's just a mess. The mayor of Springfield said, you're going to stretch our resources very thin. I'm totally okay with you not showing up. That's not a very veiled disinvitation from the city. Let's look at the energy around Trump's intention of visiting these two hotspots. I mean, the only reason he would be going there is to further fan the flames of racism and fear, because that's ultimately what this comes down to. And we'll take it from there on how this might turn out. Okay, thank you for supporting my channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. Come on down. Let's see. Trump and going to Colorado. How is this going to turn out? The death card. Well, he said he may not come back. If we get the Ten of Swords in here, we're going to be looking at something. We're not getting the Ten of Swords. We're getting the Page of Pentacles. He's just going there to continue to spread his message, to grift and fundraise, bringing an end to something. This may not be a very smart trip for him, because it's talk about doubling down yet again on his most laughable moment in the debate, which is talking about this urban legend, that not even urban legend, it's a conspiracy theory. Maybe between Vance and Laura Loomer, spreading it to him. Cross with the Ace of Wands. He's gonna beat this rumor to death is what he's gonna do. It's almost like he's got nothing left. After this stunt, he's got nothing left to give. Kim or Susan Lin talked about his campaign being effectively done in September. This would be literally his last hurrah. This is that last moment, that final gasp at trying to get some attention and get his campaign kickstarted again. In the past, you got the Justice card here. Yeah, all his court cases got put on hold. It's also unjust what's been said, because it's all rumor. It's all rumors. People just gossiping. There's no facts behind it. And even when reporters start digging down in it, it's just some random post somebody put up there. J.D. Vance went on and said, well, if I have to make things up to get you to talk about immigration, then that's what I'm going to do. And then didn't cover himself after that. It's just, in some ways, it's like, you're going to get what you deserve. This is almost like the Six of Coins, but more so. in this case. 7 of coins. Current situation is 6 of swords. Trump's campaign is teetering. It's on the brink, and he's trying to find some way to get this thing moving forward again. Now, the other thing is that you can look at this as a curse of immigration. You know, a family moving over the seas, going from a troubled land to calmer shores. I think I'd rather go with that one. The Haitians that are in Springfield were brought there because there was work that needed to be done and the local residents weren't doing it. The Haitians were getting out of Haiti where life has been crazy. I mean, in case you don't remember, there's basically... The government was ineffectual. The prime minister, I believe, resigned and gangs were running the city. I haven't gone back to see what the status is, but you can imagine there's a lot of turmoil. And a lot of these Haitian immigrants, they couldn't go back to their country. They wouldn't be allowed to because it's not safe. And so, again, you're playing on people's racism here with these Haitian immigrants that are there who are working. They're employed. They are legally there. They followed all the rules. They were asked to be there, and they've done the job. Overarching energy is the Lover's card. You know, in some ways, it's the folks in Springfield and people in America, they need to choose. What is it that you want? You know, do you want immigrants that come over and follow the rules? They were invited, they came, they followed the rules, they went to work, and they're helping their communities. Or do you just not want any new people here so that you can complain about the jobs that are available that you don't want to work and nobody else is doing them? Time to maybe follow some of the teachings of Christ about accepting the stranger. And I think that's what might lead to Donald Trump's demise, is he doesn't follow the teachings of Christ. The lesson to be learned is the 4 of coins. People they need to let go of their fears. Their fear of the unknown, the fear of the stranger. Donald Trump's going to go there to stoke those fears. I don't know how much pushback he's going to get. You know, these are just outdated beliefs and outdated values. Out comes the Chariot. Trump's going to go there. You know, he's going to try and connect with people with his outdated values, his hold on to what you got because everybody's coming to steal it. He'll probably make some progress with it. I'm not saying that Ohio's going to, a bunch of Ohioans are going to be there, but his presence will be celebrated by those who don't have a lot to offer in the way of sensibility to their city, to their state. He's going to go in there and he's going to find a bunch of racists to celebrate with him. Will this visit to Colorado be detrimental to Donald Trump in voting, either in Colorado or other battleground, in Ohio or other battleground states? What is the outcome of Trump's visit? Does it strengthen his campaign in Ohio? Does it strengthen his campaign in battleground states? Maybe just look at Ohio. Will it strengthen his support in Ohio? I think Ohio's a pretty red state, as I recall. You got Jim Jordan, after all. You have J.D. Vance as one of your senators. Let's do a 7-carder on that. 6 of coins. Charity. Not much to offer. A lot in the devil card. Let's keep going. See what we got. People need to make a decision. Will it help them? Maybe yes. Maybe no. And it just depends on it depends on how you treat people. The generosity and charity that you have for people. Will it help his campaign? In the past, the Three of Swords, heartbreak, betrayal. I mean, this has been a devastating thing to his campaign for a lot of people watching it. But to have J.D. Vance go out there and just continue to spread conspiracy theories about his own constituents, that is a betrayal. If anything, J.D. Vance should be fighting for the honor of Ohio, not making up stuff, condemning it. Current situation is the Eight of Swords. You have to live with it. It's like, yeah, and since the debate, since saying this, Trump is stuck with this. This is kind of it. Overarching energy is the Eight of Wands. Things moving quickly, traveling, newscasting, traveling over the air. Things, when he's there, some stuff's going to happen quickly. What's going to happen quickly? People making up their minds? Lesson to be learned is, I think people are going to be making up their minds all right. He's just loopy as a loon. And it's almost like there's almost a backlash that he's out there attacking these Haitian immigrants that are working here. There's kind of a backlash because it's just like he's picking on people that haven't done anything wrong. Hence the Devil card. And they're just like, you're crazy, you're crazy, you're crazy. Out comes the Star card, the calm after the storm. I'd like to think that what you have with this is that after Trump and the circus leave town, that people come together. Honestly, I just think his visit's just going to divide people even more. I think ultimately it's going to backfire on him. And here's why I say that. In looking at these cards with like the Star card, I don't think Trump going to Ohio is going to bring new people into his campaign. He's going there to talk to the people who are already in there. You know what I mean? He's going there to talk to MAGA and tell MAGA that he's there for them and he's going to protect their dogs and their crayfish and stuff like that. That's what he's going to tell them. How many young people are going to change their vote and say, I'm not voting for Kamala Harris now that Donald Trump has shown up here to protect geese? How many minorities are going to switch their vote? How many women are going to switch their vote? It's going to be minuscule numbers, if anything. How many people that would say, would be Nikki Haley voters, or people that would generally are moderate Republicans, or even conservatives who just don't want to vote for Trump again but are willing to pull the trigger when they watch this guy come over and just spread a bunch of information, aka lies that are easily disproven. Let me try that again. A bunch of easily disproven information, also known as lies. Are they going to want to vote for this Looney Tune? I think he's just going to convince. What he's going to do is he's going to convince the undecided pool to decide. I think that's what that Star card is telling me. That if, you're either in with the collective or you're being spilt on the ground. What's it going to be? It's almost like after he's done, there isn't a middle ground anymore. There aren't undecided voters. So polarizing is the man and his opinions. Well, just at a high level, what's going to be the impact in Colorado? Knight of Swords. He's again trying to act like he's rushing in here to save the day, to beat back those gangs that took over an apartment complex that they didn't take over, and there's no evidence of it. Kind of like Haitians eating animals. Strength card in the Three of Cups. I again, he's trying to give this impression that he's a tough guy and he's going to take control of the situation, and that people should celebrate his arrival. And there's your star card in the past. This story's pretty much died off. It doesn't have legs anymore. Maybe he doesn't show. In some ways, maybe he doesn't show up because it's like the story's too old, and he's trying to resurrect it. But I think he's going to show up there too. He's going to just try and ride that energy. But again, just like Ohio, Colorado's ahead of Ohio. He's already divided Colorado in that regard. Current situation is the Two of Cups. Republicans and Democrats saying, no, we're not voting for this guy. He's nuts. He's nutso. They're just, his actions have caused people to rethink their positions. The Death card and the Six of Swords. Good Lord. I put these things in different sections so I don't get the same cards. He's going to go racing over Colorado to show strength. It's too late. He's already... The decisions have already been made. The alliances have been made. He's going to go over there looking like a fool. And again, it's not helping his campaign. He's bringing an end to his campaign. And he's going to leave... trying to seem like he's solving a problem. He's going to leave to nothing. He comes in, he does nothing, and he leaves. People are celebrating him going. Maybe Lauren Boebert will be out there and she'll go to Beetlejuice with him and Laura Loomer or something like that. I don't know. Just letting it go. Letting it go. I don't think either one of these stops is going to be particularly effective, and they're not helping his re-election at all. Ohio, maybe, is he saying Ohio's in play? Is that what he's saying? Colorado is a blue-leaning state. I don't think he's going to pull Colorado to the red. All right. High level, let's wrap this one up here. High level, I've gotten the Death card a couple of times in this reading. Could you explain to me what's coming to an end for Donald Trump with these actions here, both in Springfield and Aurora, Colorado? Let's see what that Death card is. Just a little four-carder. What's coming to an end? Ace of Pentacles, the fundraising. Things that he offers of value. Could be fundraising. There's that Knight of Swords. Rushing forward, doing things quickly. There's a walking away. Three of Wands, planning. If all the things, it's the oligarchs. The ones that, that buy the Supreme Court justices, that are entertainment purposes only, buy the senators and Congress people, entertainment purposes only. They're the ones that provide the money. They're walking away from him. He's just reckless. He doesn't plan things out. He just reacts. Why is there a Death card? They're going to pull the money from him. They're going to pull the money from him. I think right after the debate, I can only imagine how many oligarchs were contacting leaders of the Republican Party and senators and such that they contribute a lot to and have a lot of influence over, and we're wondering what the hell that just was. And now he's out there doing this again. Why would they give their money to Trump or any PAC that sends money to Trump? It's money wasted. It is absolutely money wasted. And the Republicans aren't doing anything successfully to rein this guy in. Therefore, he's going to impact the entire ticket all the way down, either by people not wanting to vote for Trump or just not showing up at all. And if they don't show up at all, that means they're not voting for Republicans in the Senate and the House and for governors and for state legislatures on down the line. expect a blue wave, a big blue wave on this. And it's all Trump just totally self-destructing. He offers nothing of value, and therefore the oligarchs will pull their money. And then what's he got? Kamala Harris has got all this money. She can send it to down ballot candidates, and they can bolster their campaigns just literally as early voting is starting. They'll be bolstering it. They'll be on the radio. They'll be on television. They'll be running commercials. They'll be showing the lunacy that is the Republican Party for like the last month before the election. It's going to really swing some momentum. So have fun, Donald. Have a good time in Ohio. Have a good time in Colorado. Spread your crazy so everybody can see it. All right? Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. This reading is for entertainment purposes only, but I hope you did find it insightful, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.